a KQED television production.
And everybody say, Oppa! Hi, I'm Leslie Sabraco. Welcome to Check Please Bay Area, the show where regular Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. Now we have 3 guests, and each one recommends one of their favorite spots, and the other 2 go check them out to see what they think. This week, scientist Kelly Wong uses his trained analytical skills to develop antivirals. His keen eye, scientific approach, and developed palate translates well to the kitchen and the dining room. Unique Asian ingredients and kitchen skill make Kelly's restaurant a success. You can find a modern vibe and attentive service in San Carlos at Rangoon Ruby Burmese Cuisine.
We just felt that there was just a need to showcase a style of Asian cuisine that wasn't really familiar to a lot of people. We wanted to present it in a way that was beautiful, elegant, and in a way that no one else was doing. My name is Rodel Marquez. I'm the Vice President of Rangoon Ruby Burmese Cuisine in San Carlos, California.
Burmese cuisine is basically a combination of Thai, Chinese, Indian food. The blend of all the spices comes into one harmony. I'm Max Lee, Executive Chef of Rangoon Ruby.
Great ambiance, excellent service, extensive wine lists featuring about 100 bottles, local and craft beers. We have our Rangoon Gold. That's a German-style Kolsch that was specially made for our food. It goes really well with the spice.
The main spice we use is masala. We get it straight from Burma. It gives this distinct flavor that doesn't really come from any other spices. We try to layer flavors, so sometimes you'll get that sweet, you'll also get that salty in it. And for texture, we have a little bit of crunch, a little bit of softness. Everything is served family style, and it's a good way to get a taste of basically every flavor of the dish we have. The dessert, suiji, we have is basically a dessert my mom used to make at home. She used to make it all the time when I was young. Rangoon Ruby is a place where anyone can come, get together, and have a good meal, and also enjoy a good time.
At Rangoon Ruby, we wanted to create a more upscale vibe, but also be a place to celebrate.
What about Burmese cuisine?
Yeah, Burmese cuisine is great. It's a blend of Thai flavors with Indian flavors and Chinese flavors all mixed together. But they keep it really fresh because they add a lot of fresh fruit like mangoes, papayas, and we love this restaurant, especially the one in San Carlos because it's modern and
there's
bright.
multiple outlets,
There's
right?
multiple ones, exactly right. We always get the tea leaf salad there. It comes out in all these little piles of ingredients, fried garlic, the tea leaves themselves, some tomatoes, some peanuts, and the waiter will mix it up on the table for you. When you eat this is like an explosion of flavors in your mouth. It's really earthy, it's crunchy because of the nuts and the yellow beans in it, but it's this intense flavor from the tea leaves that you don't get in any other dish that I've ever experienced. On top of that, we always have either the beef or the pork curry. Again, this is not really a Thai curry. It's not watery. It's a thicker, but it's not quite an Indian curry either. So it really is a blend of the two. The beef is cooked just to perfection. It's tender. It doesn't fall apart. And the best thing about that is you spoon that over their coconut rice or their jasmine rice. You can just eat bowls and bowls of this rice with the curry over it.
Would you concur with that?
I would. You know, when we got there, we did not know anything about the cuisine, and the tea leaf salad was phenomenal. It was really good. The way they do present it and the way they toss it table side adds a really nice kind of flair to the experience. We had the sesame chicken as well as the basil beef and the tofu pad thai. And I would have to say the basil chili beef was definitely, you know, aside from the tea leaf salad, was my favorite of the night. It was really good, and the onions added a really nice crisp to it. And the pad thai, I would say it was good. I'm not a big fan of tofu, but my daughter loves tofu, and so does my wife. So they really enjoyed that dish. And the sesame chicken, it was really tangy and sticky, and it was great. And yes, the rice that they do serve was phenomenal.
And really what's wonderful, when you first walk in, they tell you a lot about the restaurant. They tell you about the cuisine, you know, all the influences, and they really help you decide what you want and figure out the different items on the menu. We had the tea leaf salad, we had the sesame beef, and the crispy chicken, which were a little similar. They both had a sweet sauce. They were both fried, but really fried just right. Crispy with, I think, what seems like a very good quality of meat that they use. My favorite was the garlic noodles, because I love garlic. I thought they were just garlicky enough. Some people at my table thought too garlicky, some people not quite enough. I thought they were perfect. They came with the tofu, which was also, I think, fried just to perfection, really crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Instead of the coconut rice, we got the fried rice, which also went great with both of our meat dishes. It was really different than, I guess, what you'd expect in a Chinese fried rice. There were beans and crispy onions all mixed in the fried rice, just a perfect amount of sauce. I really liked it. They make beer there in San Carlos that they serve. They have a special Rangoon Gold beer, really delicious. One of my guests had a hankering for sake. They serve sake there. So the waiter
That's an interesting combination, isn't it?
You know, it ended up working really well. The waiter suggested a really fancy, beautiful bottle that comes from Japan. All their wines and drinks are on an iPad,
yes.
which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your traditional menu and then you've got your iPad.
A lot of people are moving that way. You can get more information. You can change the list very quickly. It's really a trend that you're going to be seeing much more.
Yeah, well, we're new to it. The whole experience was pretty new. There's a lot of, I think, innovative touches at this restaurant, which I found really fun. Flat screen TVs in the bathroom.
In the bathroom? Let's talk about the bathroom.
You guys have opened my eyes to a lot of different cuisines, but you know, I love Chinese and Japanese food, and this is really right up our alley. So it was really, really enjoyable.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What about desserts here?
So we had the fried bananas, and I don't think I really need to say anymore. I mean, fried bananas and ice cream. You can't go wrong with either of the fried bananas or the ice cream.
We had the fried bananas as well, and what I thought was special about these ones was that you got the right amount of breading. It didn't overpower the dish. Crispy, perfect. Definitely not greasy. Came with an ice cream that was great together.
Well, we have had a baked suji there before. It's like a bread pudding, but it's not really sweet. It comes with a little sauce on the side. Something different. I think it's probably more indicative of Asian desserts, where they're not really overly sweet. But it's really nice to finish off the meal with that.
And what do you think about service at this spot?
I thought service really set it apart. From the moment we walked in, people were friendly and great to us, but also really informative. I think a lot of people who dine there probably are new to Burmese food, and they tell you everything about it. They point out the items on the menu that they're most popular.
I would say the service was great. They do make you feel very comfortable the moment you walk in there.
And what about value?
It felt like a special occasion type of restaurant, I think. But also we ordered a $30 bottle of sake. I think that
helps.
added to the price.
A little bit to the price, but that's a brilliant move right there.
Well, we didn't order the sake, and the value is definitely, it's very good. I mean, the value between the food that you get and the service, it's definitely worth every penny.
All right, well, this is your spot, Kelly. Give us a quick wrap up.
So for a blend of Thai, Indian, and Chinese food in a nice ambiance, try Rangoon Ruby in San Carlos.
And Jessica.
Delicious food with service that really sets it apart.
Okay, and Josh.
Delicious food, great downtown area to walk around in, and definitely we'll be going back.
All right, if you would like to try Rangoon Ruby, Burmese cuisine, it's on Laurel Street at Cherry in San Carlos. The telephone number is 650-592-1852. It's open every day for lunch and dinner. Reservations are recommended, and the average dinner tab per person without drinks is around $30.